All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Building Every Pokemon in Minecraft. I'm the Goofy Geek, and yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm building every single Pokemon. When last we left off, we built Espeon here, whose name I finally got right on the first take, huzzah. I think that Espeon came out really good. In hindsight, I think that the head's a little bit off in terms of shape, but, you know, I think that it's good enough, though, and fits in with the rest of these guys very, very well. I still have to replace some of the torches with candles, because I do want that to look a little sleeker. So I'll be doing some of that today, but, well, maybe not today, but we'll be doing that very, very soon. But I have another Eeveelution to make, and that Eeveelution is going to be Leafeon. Yep, I'm going to put Leafeon right over here. There's this nice little green area, and I think that they'll look really, really good right there. In fact, actually, yes, you may have also realized Glaceon's the only one not built, and there's a little icy area over there. So yeah, that's going to happen too, but that's later. Right now, we're going to focus over here. Now, the only problem with this area here is that it's very hilly. This area is really tall. And then it looks like it's kind of flat enough. And then you go along, and then there's just this massive hole. The flattest area, really, to put Leafeon is right here. And, yeah, that's a long way down. Actually, what is down here? Oh, no. This is a bad idea. There's a lot of lava that's down here. Okay. I'm assuming now if I go this way, there's going to be things trying to kill me. Yep, there's definitely creepers there. So yeah, we definitely don't want to fall down here while we're building Leafeon. So we're going to do a little terraforming. We're going to take this area and we're going to make it a little bit flatter and a little bit safer for me to build Leafeon. Also, if you're wondering, why am I putting Leafeon all the way over here and not in the middle of this area? Well, A, this is a lot steeper of a decline, and I didn't really have a good Eeveelution pose idea to make that work. I mean, I could, maybe, but I think that what I have in mind is going to be just fine. But yeah, though, to have it to be all the way up there and all the way down here just wasn't gonna go well. We might even expand the forest out a little bit, so that way it feels a little less off-center. But that's later. Now, we're gonna do some terraforming. Let's go! All right, you guys, and with that, the terraforming is all set and done. In fact, if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know that there's a massive cavern under here. You might suspect that there's something a little wonky, but you might think that I just flattened this out and not that it leads to a massive cave. So, hooray. Now that we've got that sorted out, the next thing we need for Sylveon is copper. Yes, that's right. We're going to add some copper to Sylveon. No. Why am I so... So the next thing that we're going to need for Leafeon is copper. Yes, that's right. We're going to use aged copper, the oxidized stuff, as the green that we're going to use on Leafeon. Why? Because it's the most accurate green that they have. Plus, then I can make stairs and slabs, and I need those. So to do that, I have to go raid my copper stores. Now, the problem is, I have maybe like, I don't know, 2 stacks of copper blocks. But there is a secret. I love this shot of all of them just kind of lined up like that, even if you can't see Vaporeon. But yeah, I have a secret way to get copper that's not so secretive at all. In fact, you guys have seen it in an earlier episode. See, the only place that I know of where I can get a whole bunch of oxidized copper is over here in the trial. In the trial chamber. So, I'm gonna have to go back in there and do a bit of fighting. Trying to see if I left my armor over here or if I lost it somewhere. But of course, the only downside of going down there to take out all the copper, well, there's 2 downsides. One, it'll be full of holes. So I have brought with me a whole bunch of deep slate that I'm gonna put in its place, just because I think that that'll look really nice. And the other downside is I have to face the trial chamber again, which means I'm gonna need this, and I'm gonna need this, and I'll be right back. As you can see, things went pretty well. I might have died. Let's see. Now, though, look at this. Look underneath my feet. All this copper. That's what we're here for. So I'm gonna dig this up, replace it with the deep slate, and then we'll go from there. And with that, we're back, and we got the rest of the copper. Yeah, I totally forgot that the skeletons were gonna turn back on after I was down there for a while. And while I've got plenty of oxidized copper, I also have plenty of arrows now too. But yeah, I think that was the last material that I really needed that I didn't have a lot of. So let's get to building Leafeon. Let's go. Should I see a doctor? Like this is a lot of arrows. That's a lot of arrows. Like I think that one's in my face. Maybe. That's so many arrows. Okay, let's go. All right, you guys, and there we have our Leafeon. Yes, I think it came out pretty darn good. It's a little weird around the neck, which of course I just flew at, which accentuated it. But yeah, I really like this design, and I didn't realize how much I liked Leafeon's design until I was working on it. Ow. Like, the green on the ears is very pale, so I did pick right with the copper. But, like, it fades into the main body, which is why I have done this little, like, gradient pattern that you can see up there. Less prevalent here. Oh, hello. Less prevalent here. More obvious. A little bit on the tail, I think. Like, this little fade-up pattern. This little crisscross here. That's just to help it kind of, like, fade from one color to the other like it does on the actual Pokemon. I did the dark lines that kind of break up the leaf part on the tail and the slightly less aged copper, which I think looks okay. I used a bit of spare wax from the candle making operation, which reminds me I do need to decorate with candles, although actually it's not too bad on Leafeon. You almost don't see the torches because they already kind of blend in except for how bright this part is. So maybe I just leave it alone. Or maybe Leafeon will get the candle treatment as well. I really like the way the eyes came out. Like, Leafeon's eyes were really hard to do because they're a lot rounder than the other ones. But I think I did pretty good. And I'm extra proud of this little head swirl, the little head leaf here. I think that looks really good. I might have to break that corner right there. I think that looks a little squarish. Minor details on an otherwise very cute Pokemon. But yeah, you guys, with that, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. Leafeon is built. The copper was my big concern. I thought it was going to take a lot more time, so I feel like this episode's a little light. But I'm also trying to get this one and Glaceon You can't see Leafeon, but they're going to go in that spot behind me. We're going to try to get Leafeon in here as well before the end of the year. Yep, they're going to go right over here, and they're basically going to be my Christmas special this time around, since I did Delibird last time. This time will be the final ice type for Eeveelutions. I didn't plan it that way, but me being gone for so long and now being back... Ow! Not only did I crash into Eevee, my computer also crashed. Turns out I ran out of disk space. Making all these Pokemon takes a lot of it. But yeah, I almost died. It was really close. But yeah, that's it for me, you guys. I think that Leafeon looks great. And I hope you do too. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I hope you do too. If you guys enjoyed this episode, maybe like, maybe share, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, that would have... I almost crashed into Jolty. I'm really bad at flying like this. All right. Bye.